You're listening to Haulin' HUD. Two guys talking about things. This show contains strong language. Listener discretion is advised. Let's start the show. The following episode features a conversation between Rich Hall, Addison Hall, Lamorris Richmond, and Terry Huddleston. It covers the December 10th Disney Investors Meeting where 52 projects were discussed. It is an attempt by a bunch of black nerds to make sense of an overwhelming amount of news about things that they typically care a lot about. The audio quality is not up to our regular standards, but it was largely an experiment in how to record a Zoom call. If you are able to overlook this obvious decline in audio quality, it is still quite an enjoyable episode. I hope you are able to find some value in it. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the Hall Space Podcast. It's about connections. I'm your host, Dr. Rich Hall, and this is a weekly conversation about whatever and however I see to connect things. For people who want to connect, chat, and learn a thing or two about a thing or two. Without further ado, let's start the show.
Well, yeah. So Disney just wrote me a blank check for the next many years.
Okay. So first off, I want to say I was genuinely talking to someone at work and saying I don't want them to oversaturate themselves. Like I don't want them to water down the brand. And then they go and do this, and it's like, oh shit, they don't care.
No, not at all.
They do care. I disagree. They do care. They do care.
They're shareholders. That's what.
So
they
what?
They owe George Lucas $4 billion.
Well, let me put this out there.
They did not recoup it on the sequels. They did not recoup it.
And then I'll back up. So for any of you that are religious out there or atheists like myself, the cool thing about the Star Wars universe as it is right now is that if you ever wanted to see what it'd be like if churches didn't split, this is it.
Okay.
Because you got the prequelites, the original seriesites, the bookites, the comicites, I came in with the new movieites, all in the same church building, and the motherfuckers hate each other.
Yeah. It's like
hate each other.
It's like Doctor Who.
And so the reason why I say Marvel does care, did you see what the chick said? She said, we're going to uphold I know this is corporate speak, don't get me wrong, but it was a clue. She said, we're going to uphold our promise to have a Star Wars story for everybody.
Except for the people of the sequels. Who what's out there for the people with the sequels?
They gonna eat the shit up no matter what.
Yeah.
One,
well,
two.
Are they? Because they only want Rey.
Yeah.
You know,
look,
Rey is
Kylo.
ever.
They would love a Kylo show.
Look. The Bible says, even as an atheist, where your heart is, therefore your treasure lies. Mm-hmm. You can obviously tell where they're putting their treasure at. They don't give a fuck about Rey. Okay, like they putting their treasure.
Making no money like they wanted it to.
Hey, no.
That Mando is universally pleasing everybody. Mm-hmm. Even though Mando's got some mediocre shit in it.
All the beats.
Yeah.
Mando's all the beat.
It's got some mediocre shit in it. I will be the first to tell you.
I love Mando.
It does. I love it too, but it's still got some bullshit in it.
This is not the way. This is not the way.
They got you saying that. When's the last time you said, "May the Force be with you"? Right? You don't say that shit. You don't say that cheesy shit.
This is the way.
They all got us saying that Mando shit because that's how successful that show is.
Yeah.
This is the way.
But
we're doing better than that right now.
Let me tell you what's not the way, Addison. Let me tell you what's not the way. The Empire is a joke in Mandalorian, man. I'm sorry. They're jokes.
So the Empire been a joke the entire time. What are you talking about?
No, they ain't. They wasn't no joke in Rogue One when your bitch ass was scared when the moon got eclipsed. And you knew your ass was doomed.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That joint.
What if the motherfucking Death Star missed like stormtroopers do? Before you get into all that, when was the last time you've been scared of a basic stormtrooper?
Never.
They've been a joke forever.
They are bad shots.
They've been a joke. They've been a joke since that first one bumped his head on the way.
Wait.
Right?
The only thing dangerous.
Rich, what is all the news? Because I only heard the Star Wars news. What is all the news?
Oh my God! So there's like
Rich, you take it.
Yeah,
take it
there's essentially 40 different television shows and movies and Disney Plus shows that are coming out. I mean, honestly, we're at the point that if you can think of a show premise, there's probably something coming out for it. So they've confirmed Moon Knight. They showed a little bit of footage from Miss Marvel. They showed the trailer for what's his name? Falcon and Winter Soldier. They showed us a trailer.
They finally showed the trailer for that?
They finally showed a trailer. They showed a trailer for WandaVision. So that's your baseline Disney Plus Marvel stuff, right? Then they, confirmed. Did I already say Moon Knight out loud? They confirmed Secret Invasion is happening with Nick Fury and the Skrulls. They confirmed
what, as a show?
As a show. They confirmed Ironheart, which is, Riri Williams.
Wow.
It's going to be a thing. They confirmed Armor Wars. Don Cheadle gets his own show on Disney Plus now. Tracking down Tony Stark's tech. They've confirmed, oh my God, just literally, it's too much news. It's hard to wrap my head around.
Oh man, I can't believe in all that yet.
I mean, there's some of it until they start rolling footage. Yes, it's going to be hard to believe.
I believe it. I mean, they got no movies to finance right now.
That's the weird part. That's the weird part.
So they might as well roll it in the TV shows
because they're spending money on these TV shows. The Mandalorian is not a cheap show.
It's all proportional though. What else they spending money on? Wonder Woman 84.
Mando's making his money.
As Gary said, that's Warner Brothers over there.
I know it is. I just want to drag DC into this.
Right.
Suck ass.
Right.
Hey man, you got the CW shows.
As much
I'm talking about a film.
And all that shit. No bullshit. The truth is that this is a fine time to be alive because they even giving it to us in the first place.
For Marvel stuff, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
DC
and Star Wars. I mean,
DC still struggling with basic characters.
Somebody took the chance to try to give us what we wanted. I mean, they ain't have to do that.
Ooh, Addison, I like it. I like your full centrist view there. As a fellow centrist myself.
Was there any news on the Lando show?
To me, it's like when somebody dropped that third album and that shit's garbage, and you're like, God damn, man, I wish they was like their first album. But no. You know what I'm saying?
No, they put
the love out there. They put it out there for us. They gave it.
You make it seem like it's a community service.
We get to like it or not.
You got it.
They gave it to us.
Oh, also, we're getting a new Fantastic Four.
Yes.
John Watt.
Yay.
Who did
About time.
movies. So it's
I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired.
The Fantastic Four?
But what if we actually
I just want to see them properly.
No. Marvel's going to do it right. That's such a...
I don't care if they do it right. They sinking money into something we've already seen. There's only so many different ways you can do that.
Wait a minute, Addison, you just argued the opposite.
Hey, Mr. Angry. The guy with Spider-Man up over, we've had 4 different Spider-Man.
And he just literally argued the PowerPoint with them they rebooted Batman 3 fucking times.
Fuck Batman, yeah. I'm probably seeing him too.
You're like, well, at least they had the graciousness to give them to us, undeserving plebs.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to do that. I love that fact. But man, fuck them. Fuck those.
Wait a minute. Okay. You were all happy before.
Right. Right. Oh, we're getting a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. I don't even know what that is, but I want to know what it is. We're getting they showed a trailer for Loki finally, which looks like it's gonna rock. Some updates on Hawkeye.
Marvel don't know how to miss.
Wait a minute, back up. Let's face facts.
What's the facts?
Loki, up until Killmonger and Thanos, was Marvel's most dynamic villain.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's like about time they realized. I mean, they realized it in Thor 3. Like, oh shit, this fucking Loki is the guy.
Yeah,
Tom Hiddleston is a killer.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a man crush on him. He looks like a cartoon.
How could you not?
Yeah. I get called him a lot. Like, hey, Tom Hiddleston. I mean, Terry. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll take it. I'll finally, have some white cover to make it somewhere in life.
Right.
People think I'm a manga-looking white man.
Yeah. We didn't really hear a lot about like Black Widow, Eternals, or Shang-Chi. I don't know what's going on with Eternals. I feel like
Shang-Chi. I understand Shang-Chi is completed, and the Eternals is completed too.
Yeah.
It's coming, and I saw the toy line earlier this week.
Oh, did you?
The toys are leaking in Europe, and so all that's ready to go. They're just waiting for a release date. So I guess after Black Widow, Eternals is next. It's the next big Marvel film to come out.
Man, Black Widow probably going to end up coming out directly to Disney Plus. Watch.
I keep thinking that, but I thought they would have announced that today.
Yeah.
Well, are the theaters open where you guys are? Because I know here in Florida, where we don't care about Rona, we got theaters open left and right.
We do not have that many open.
We got some open, I believe.
I don't know if ours are open.
I've avoided altogether the theaters as if I've avoided them like the plague.
Oh,
yes. We are in.
Yes. It's right there. It's right there.
No pun intended.
Right. So Star Wars is like 25 different Star Wars shows. We're gonna
which I'm telling you, that's the natural state of Star Wars.
I don't understand how secure that case was for it to just be knocked over and then just open up and the thing come out.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm
watching the Loki trailer. How secure was that case that you could just get knocked over and it just opens up?
You were like a bad lipstick reading for a second there, like happy pouted people eat tiger DNA. Half of me, so I'm like, what is he talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks
your smart assness. I still haven't gotten an answer for that question. That's a terrible, scary stuff.
I didn't watch the trailer yet, man. So
well, the first part of the trailer reviews when
how he got away.
When Tony was carrying they made Tony have a heart attack. He drops.
Ain't that Howard?
Yeah, is what Howard? No, that's not Howard. That's who is he? He's playing a character named Mobius in Mobius.
Did he play Howard?
No, different guy. That's Owen Wilson.
Sure.
All right, let me look at the damn Loki trailer.
Right. You're pulling us into other things. You're distracting me. Wait, let me. While you're looking for the trailer, I'm going to run down some Star Wars news. Too much news. Anakin is coming back in Obi-Wan Kenobi, which
is the audio coming through.
I understand he's going to be back as Darth Vader.
He is coming back.
It's
going to be Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan show.
Yes, which I don't like.
No,
don't like because
James Earl Jones can't do it.
Well, I mean, I figure James Earl Jones is still going to do the voice, right? Like as long as we can get him.
Yeah.
They're going to call Peter.
What's his name? T.K. Carter or T.C. Carter? I don't know the guy from Living Single. I know he does Darth Vader and
I know exactly who you're talking about. He does a lot of voice acting.
Yeah, he used to play Kratos.
Yeah,
I think God of War.
Carson.
That's a different dude. But that was a Stargate guy.
No, I'm saying he used to. It's the Stargate guy now.
TC Carson was his window in the Clone Wars. Was he also?
Yeah, he's basically Because now that I know it's him, it's like, oh yeah, I can hear his voice.
Yeah.
I hear him for sure.
Justin Simeon is going to do Lando, the Lando Calrissian show.
Who's that?
Justin Simeon did Dear White People, and they haven't confirmed for it. And I'm a little worried about Justin Simeon and Lando only because I did watch Bad Hair. Which was
is Owen Wilson a young Thunderbolt Ross?
No, Owen Wilson is playing somebody for the TKA, the Time Control Agency or whatever it's called.
Wait, which one is Owen?
Owen is Mobius in Mobius. They haven't. I don't know who he is.
Is he the dark haired one or the blonde one? Because I don't even know.
He's the blonde one.
They're doing a Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, they're doing Rogue Squadron. Yep, Rogue Squadron directed by Patty Jenkins, who directed Wonder Woman.
But I'm sitting here like, what's it got to do with rollerblade?
Oh, she just did a trailer with her.
Man, I don't want to see her talking about no goddamn rollerblading.
She talks about how she loves speed. It's kind of a. I
want to hear that shit. That's not a trailer.
They don't have any footage, Addison. That movie's not coming out for 3 years.
That's whack as hell. Don't be putting a trailer up with a bitch.
Fast forward to the end, you will see an
I ain't Go look at a Rogue One trailer or a Rogue Squadron trailer to see some broad rollerblading, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
director.
I just got Rick Rose, for real. I got Rick rollerblading.
It's the Force.
I got Rick rollerblading.
It's the Force.
This lady. Man, it's the Force of these nuts, man. That's some bullshit. I'm mad.
They're gonna do a Rangers show, which is basically
Which
what
Rangers? Rescue Rangers.
They are doing a Rescue Rangers movie, literally.
Bullshit. Is it like Chip and Dale?
I don't know.
Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers with
Is it gonna be sometimes some crimes slipping through the cracks?
Yes.
You know these two ghost dudes are picking up the slack.
Is going to be probably Dale.
But there's no too big nor too small.
John Mulaney is going to be Chip, probably.
Man, this is all fake news, everybody.
When you need help, just call Chip and Dale's.
It's going to be a live action, so they're going to look like real chipmunks. It's going to be kind of a Alvin and the Chipmunks scenario.
One in a Magnum shirt and one in Indiana Jones hat. Got you.
Oh, and also Indiana Jones 5.
Not
Indiana Jones 5?
Indiana Jones 5 is confirmed.
With Harrison Ford?
With Harrison Ford, directed by James Mangold, who did Logan. So it's not going to be gritty, but we're going to get the.
Are they going to kill? Hold on a minute. Are they going to kill Indiana Jones?
They said the definitive end of Indiana Jones.
Well, they can't, because in the TV show, we saw Old Man Indy in the 70s or 80s, and he was like 105 with an eye patch and all that.
That's
stuff.
right. That's right. And that's
so. Yeah, so they can't kill it. They can't kill Indy. They can just make him really old.
Adventures of Young Indiana Jones is considered canon. Indiana Jones.
Hey, it doesn't matter. All you got to do is put Harrison Ford's face on a young man's body, and my ticket is sold.
I hope they never do that. That feels like
it's supposed to be Shia LaBeouf. He's supposed to take over.
No, let's back up for a second and take a side step. So they're not recasting. They're not recasting.
I wanted to
Black Panther.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Terry.
They're not recasting Black Panther. Are they going to use CGI?
They're not recasting.
They're not going to use CGI. They said they weren't going to use CGI.
They said they weren't going to use CGI. It's unlikely that we'll get a full CGI, but we are going to lose T'Challa as Black Panther, which broke my heart.
That's because they suck.
Because the general public can't tolerate.
It can be recast at all.
No, that doesn't mean never recast, but it's unlikely.
I think it's an honor thing. I think it's less of a you can't go corporate greed, because they just would totally replace them like they did Ruby Rose in Batwoman.
Right.
I think they know
Ruby Rose sucked.
That instead of trying to step on the man's legacy.
Ruby Rose. She's a terrible actor.
I mean, I couldn't get into the show myself, so I got no dog in that fight.
Right.
I'm going to be honest. I really enjoyed when John Wick put a knife in her heart.
Yeah.
About that
I was like, yeah, John, thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, so
I understand the show up and stuff, because I don't understand what the allure is of her. I just don't get it.
This is for you, Lamorris. And this might answer your question, Addison. Why does John Wick have to kill, fight, or be antagonized by a non-binary person in every movie he's in?
I don't know.
Living this life, if you become
something you don't think about till you do.
Person's going to come for you.
It's something you don't think about till you do. Man, that's a lot of non-binary women coming for John Wick in every movie.
But you got to remember, though, you know what I'm saying? When you get big enough, they will come for you.
Non-binary women come for you.
They'll come for you, yeah. They'll come for you.
Yeah.
Who would they not come for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like Halle Berry in that latest movie. She finally didn't suck in something.
They got Kevin Hart.
She worked really hard.
They went out to tell, but he's hard to get.
Can we say that Ahsoka has a new series coming out now?
That is something.
Is it going to be resolved?
Oh, absolutely.
You know it, yeah.
Absolutely.
But that was announced a couple of years ago, so I'm just happy that that's
official.
I guess actually going to happen.
Rangers.
Was it announced that it was going to be her a couple years ago?
Yeah. Everybody knew that was the biggest non-spoiler.
Non-spoiler.
Yeah.
Everybody knew Ahsoka was going to be Rosario Dawson.
We're getting the Bad Batch episode of our series from Disney.
The Bad Batch.
Yeah,
that's some fucked up A-team in the Star Wars universe.
Very weird.
Okay,
and they don't deserve a show.
It's so weird.
They're like side characters at best. They have no personalities. They're each what they do is their personality. That's it. It's not like the other clones who develop personalities.
It's like a Happy Smurf or Jokey
it's like the Smurfs.
Yeah, they're like, exactly. They're like the Smurfs. It's like
they're combat Smurfs.
You got the big strong one. You have the Native American-esque, leader.
Spirit.
It's like It's like
does he grow big? Does he grow big?
Is that Rebels or Clone Wars? It's Clone Wars, right?
It's Clone Wars.
Yeah, it's a
Clone Wars season.
They're drawing a lot from Clone
season.
Wars, I noticed.
Right.
Who's the last Native American hero we had?
In film?
I guess at all.
Wow.
Underrepresented. Definitely underrepresented.
I remember the dude that used to grow big. That's about it. That's all I got.
Apache Chief.
I was gonna say Sonny from Predator, but I guess Apache Chief would be the most recent.
They did have Thunderhawk now, and Rob Liefeld's something. I forgot what it was. X-Force, X-Factor.
Wait, is that Liefeld? I've been calling him Liefeld.
Either way, I'm not gonna fight you over that.
Liefeld.
Yeah. Rob's nice.
That Terry won't fight me over.
That's not a hill I'm gonna die on.
I've had dinner with him. He's a very nice man. I like Rob.
He is a nice man in person. I've met him in person.
Yeah. Long as you don't come at him like anybody in the world, then
Dude, you fucking suck, man. You can't draw.
Yeah, like you caught him like that, then he's already antagonistic. But he does suck. Like let's not.
Well, he
knows it. That's it. That's the thing. He knows he does.
Like a child, wasn't he? Wasn't he like 15, 16?
He was 20.
Yeah, he was still in high school, man. He was still. They used to wait for him to get out of school.
Yeah.
To call him about pages.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I remember that. But Andrew Peapoy was yanking him back in the day. I remember that, and it was like, what? How come it didn't happen to me?
Yeah.
It's guys actually that I consider like a more truer Liefeld with talent is like people like Joe Madura.
And
he was another
another
young guy. Well, no, Madura was like ahead of his time. He was the only guy doing like manga style art.
Yeah.
Back in the day. And you could tell that a lot of those young artists were trying to crib manga art, just a wider American. Like look at how, like you brought up Jim Lee, look at how the X-Men were dressed. Like back then, that was a rebel. Like, oh my God, he's wearing a coat with a bandana with useless stuff. That's all of anime right now.
Yeah.
Christian Bale?
It finally caught up.
Bale's going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder as the God Killer. I don't know who that character is.
Gore the God Butcher.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, look, he needs some checks, man. He ain't really been getting no paychecks other than what?
Don't you do him in. Don't you do him in. He's one of them. I need to be a method or something like that actor.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The machinist or whatever, the masochist, whatever the fuck that shit was.
The machinist. No, you're right. The machinist. The machinist.
There was a Netflix.
He was just kidding.
Really good.
I don't know anybody that did what.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, glad to check in.
Peace out.
All right, man.
So I'm sorry. Before I go, one question about the Lando show. So who's starring as Lando? Or is it animated?
Donald Glover, but they haven't.
Addison Hall is going to be Lando Calrissian.
They haven't pinned down Donald Glover yet, but we're assuming Donald Glover. But they haven't.
Oh wait, because you can't depend on him.
You were actually right about that.
Because he don't never do. Man, listen. Donald Glover does whatever Donald Glover wants, and whatever Donald Glover does is magical. But you can't depend on him to do something twice.
He's mercurial.
Okay.
It was amazing that he did so many seasons of Atlanta.
You mean two?
You mean all two?
All two of them. Hey, man. Hey, we'll always have Teddy Perkins, man. We'll always have Teddy Perkins.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, Lamorris, we'll let you get to work.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Merry Christmas and Happy Kwanzaa.
Right.
It is.
Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
That's literally some Frederick Douglass. You still on that?
Yeah, I'm still on that. I wouldn't let it pass.
Yeah, right.
Nah, I'm messing with you, man.
Man, when Blade coming? That's some bullshit.
They didn't say nothing about Blade.
They didn't say nothing about Blade.
Oh wait, you brought me back to Blade. Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, and is it true that Charlie Cox Daredevil is going to be in the Spider-Man film that's coming up?
They didn't say nothing, but it's likely.
A lot of the rumor mill is leading that way.
It's good. It's looking good.
The rumor mill on Spider-Man 3 is crazy right now.
The rumor mill on Spider-Man 3 is insane.
I'm trying not to look too far into it for personal reasons.
But here's the thing. Kevin Feige said today, WandaVision, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man 3 are all going to be directly connected, which basically confirms all of the rumors.
Okay.
It's a madness indeed.
Multiverse. I mean, well, they basically going to use WandaVision, which is actually from the comics, to unite all the desperate elements of the Marvel Universe.
Right.
Pretty much in a Spider-Verse kind of way, but, you know.
Right.
But not.
Right.
I mean, actually, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. They're actually probably going to do the Spider-Verse, but with Wanda as the plot device.
Right. Because she's in Doctor Strange.
Right.
And I'm thinking I don't know the direct order, but I think it's WandaVision, Spider-Man, and then Doctor Strange. Like the two will either overlap, but I'm thinking they close the gate with Doctor Strange, right?
I don't get
that would make sense. That would make sense.
Right. And then Doctor Strange they're genuinely saying that they're going to bring in everybody who was ever either in a Marvel show, movie, or everybody who was supposed to be. So we might get to see.
Nicholas Hammond.
Yeah.
Nicholas Hammond as Spider-Man.
That's the first thing I thought of. He was already in one of the movies, though.
Hey, have you seen Swordsman? Have you seen The Swordsman yet?
I haven't seen The Swordsman.
How new is it?
This year?
No, I haven't seen anything.
No.
Where you see that?
Is it a remake?
On my CD, what is it called? Cinema HD app. It's on there.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Is it a remake?
No, I don't know if it's a remake, but the Swordsman is a motherfucker, and he's going around cutting shit, and it's a fucking amazing.
Is he drunk all the time?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, another movie.
I can't be sure, but it might be Korean.
I've seen the Swordsman.
Be entirely positive. I can't remember it because subtitles and whatnot. But if I remember correctly, the way that it sounded and like the period they were in, the way that the royals were, or the noble, or whatever, because it was kind of like, look, you got to see.
Check it out. Lamorris, have you seen Lone Wolf and Cub?
Originally, yes.
It turns out it's on HBO Max.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
Because I saw it on Turner. They did a weekend.
Well, yeah, they have Turner. They have the Turner network on there.
They had a weekend of it, and it was like, I just couldn't believe it. I spent all my time watching. It's cheesy,
but it's awesome at the same time. Like I love it.
I just don't get it.
Well, I read the comics. So
it's like here. It's like I just don't get it. It's like I love it, but I just don't get it.
So you don't get the fact that Mandalorian ripped it off? Is what you're saying?
I get that. I'm just saying it's like I watch his son cut off legs and hurt people too, and it's like, oh my goodness, what kind of adult would this child be? This is the worst.
This is the way.
This is the way. Well, I guess what's his name? Grogu. I guess he's pretty dark too. It's like
Mandalorian is Lone Wolf and Cub.
It's pretty
that's all it is.
It's Lone Wolf.
Yeah. It's.
Well, I didn't know how much I'd love watching a Western on TV though. Like, man, it's been a while.
I know what you mean. I was like, we like Justified, so why wouldn't we? You know
True,
what I mean?
True. But Justified.
The Dead was one of the most amazing movies ever.
Which one?
Quick and the Dead.
Oh, that's a hot take. That's a hot take.
That's a wash take. That's wash life right there.
I don't hate the movie, and I remember being hyped in real time, but that movie did not age well, man. That movie will make you vomit on yourself.
Oh. Listen. I got Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie. All right.
Hey, I got a man crush on Leonardo DiCaprio as well. I'm one of the oldest DiCaprio
pitch. That was the Army of the Dead. But how did it go? But it combined Army of the Dead, Darkman, and all those movies in the Raimi verse. We compiled it all together in one gigantic crossover. And I forgot how it goes, but it was the best thing I'd written in the last couple of years. And it was like. And it got passed on because they didn't have all the rights to all the characters. But it was great.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember how it goes. When I get home, I guess I'll text it and you can see the title of it. But it was like it was a lot of fun. It's like Sam Raimi's universe is just Quick and the Dead and all that stuff. It was just fun. It's fun to play around in all that.
He was doing whatever the hell he wanted to do back then.
Oh yeah, and it's just
I'm surprised Darkman hasn't got rebooted. But yeah, man, we'll let you do your thing.
Yeah, I know. You get to work, man. Get to work.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Don't save some lives, man.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Watch
I'm fighting those coffee stains. Fighting those coffee stains.
Right.
Don't be there for others more than you're there for yourself.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
So let me tell you about Anchor Podcast. It's the podcasting service that I use. Anchor.fm is the easiest way to make a podcast, and there are many different reasons why, but foremost is it's free. So you don't need to go out and buy a whole bunch of equipment. If you have a phone or a computer and a microphone, you can record and edit your podcast right on your phone or computer. So that's one major benefit, as well as the fact that they'll distribute your podcast to several different podcasting sites for you. Not only can your podcast be found on Anchor, it can also be found on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast as well. So you don't have to worry about going to all those different sites and setting yourself up. They'll do it for you. You can also make some money on your podcast. Say you have a podcast that only 5 people listen to on a regular basis. They don't limit you on how many subscribers you have to have in order to be able to make a little bit of change for your podcast to keep yourself going. So pretty much everything you need to start a podcast can be found at Anchor.fm. So go download the app either in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, or go to Anchor.fm to get started. And I guarantee you, it'll make things so much easier for you, like it has for me.
They're doing a Tom and Jerry movie.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird.
Not really. They've been getting success doing these 3D reboots or live action reboots. Oh, like, hey, I remember
where we are is all I'm saying. Yeah. It's crazy where we are.
They've been raking it in with that shit.
This is some kind of time, man, to be alive. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. That's why I started off saying that Disney's going to make me rich. Because this is all shit I already have. I was just talking about doing all those characters, some of them, and now I got even more of a mandate. There's like the national mandate for racial inequality or racial equality, and there's the nerd mandate to draw more characters from the mainstream comics.
I mean, is the bubble going to burst, though? I mean, I feel like they're protected a little bit.
No. Okay, look, I've said this a million times.
Has to.
It won't burst anytime soon. Let me tell you why. We don't have any morality play stories. It's all fucking dark, gritty crime drama or fucking lighthearted, dumb comedy. And the only thing that did the same thing superheroes did were Westerns. And they lasted 65 years. It's the way we're telling our national narrative story of good and evil.
So you're saying we get 65 years of these stories?
There's no replacement. Like, that's the thing that, like, instead of these morality plays of good versus evil, it's going to be what? Depressed millennials? How many fucking fucked up marriage stories came out in the past 5 years? Those are going to be the big tent fucking events we go see. Adam Driver breaking up with ScarJo.
That's the one that came to mind.
Yeah, they got like 5 of them now. Like, it's like every movie that comes out that ain't a superhero movie is about a marriage going astray. Not that that's not a truism. It's just like people go, oh, I'm so sick of comic book movies because I want what? Movies about Jews getting killed in World War II? Like, what do you want to replace it? Like, because that's
I need more white girls saving the world.
More white girls saving the world.
Look, Marvel look like they getting ready to squash that shit because they got a lot of melanin. That Children of Blood and Bone, Riri Williams.
Oh, yeah. Children of Blood and Bone.
Which is a mediocre book, by the way, but I'm going to support it in public. But in private...
I think we're getting a Naomi TV show. I feel like that was hinted at, if not announced.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, a long time ago. They did announce that they
Naomi
got picked up.
Right? That's decent.
This trailer looked all right.
I think they got bought up by HBO, though, not Marvel.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's see. Over at Marvel. Okay.
Oh, you can make your own character on Cyberpunk?
Man, you are.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait on that one, man. I heard it's got a lot of fucking bugs in it. And
I'm gonna wait too.
It's something about it looks like it was made for white people by white people. It just looks like if you had never been in crime a day in your life and you made a game about crime, it would look like this.
Well,
but it's got Keanu Reeves.
Man, and he's the worst thing about the damn game from what I'm seeing. Like, he's a very flat, like, you go out there and kill him, Addison, gut him, burn him if you have to.
But that's how Keanu Reeves talks.
I know, but man. Anyway, look, I'm going to get the game.
He did Speed.
Wait a minute now.
He was in Bill and Ted.
He was in Bill and Ted. I know. I like him.
Pneumatic.
Mm-hmm. Which is probably why he's in this movie. Let's be honest.
Right.
And I'm real big into science. Actually, for the first time ever, I finished
because of the Matrix.
I finally read Neuromancer. You know, the book that pretty much started Cyberpunk.
No, I don't read books, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn, you just lost all your credibility.
Right.
If we had an audience, all of the white audience would simultaneously spit on themselves when you don't read books. They do.
Don't read books either.
They need Negroes reading. They need Negroes reading.
Fuck that. I watch videos and read articles.
Wow. Okay. Even I just had a little bit of acid burn right there. Like,
That's you just trying to be an elitist. My ideas don't got to come from somebody else all the time.
You just actually helped me out. Like, you just told me that reading is being elitist. I'm just going to leave that right there.
No.
That's elitist.
Is elitist because you're trying to lord yourself over me for not doing what you do.
You know, you would have me if your goddamn sister wasn't an architect and your brother was a fucking doctor.
And I'm a social worker.
You could have a case there. Because on paper, I got nothing.
I have to be because of who my brother and sister are.
Once again, that just sounds like white people problems.
You don't get to judge who it is that I am based on them.
You got
your fallacy. I've already given you more than one.
You got light skin problems, man.
You got jealousy problems.
No, I got problems, but not jealousy problems.
You pointing out my light skin, and it's not my fault I'm fly.
There you go. There it is. But be it as it may, reading is fundamental. White people taught me that.
Yeah, okay. That's the surviving the white man's world.
I know. See, like, if I bring it up as far as the race thing, then you can't, like, the rule is you can't really go, Uncle Tom did it, because obviously I know. I want to please my white masters by reading books. Join us, Addison. See? Got him.
I will not. I will look at pictures, sir. Pictures of videos.
Which is literally why I make the money I do. Because people prefer
pictures, not on your writing. Not on your writing.
The people prefer the image. I mean, writing is a more refined version. I mean, what are letters? But just micro images condensed down into shapes that we understand. But hieroglyphics were just comic books.
Pretty much. Hey, I mean, isn't it just talking?
Hieroglyphics just tapped into that one thing that humans actually want to see, and that's images.
Hieroglyphics.
I thought you were going to say ass and titties, but yeah, you're right too with that.
That goes without saying, Terry.
Well, good thing nobody said it.
As a smart woman once said, body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
There it is.
Oh man, I'm here for that too, man. Have you seen her little Instagram video where she was trying new moves? I'm here for that. I do know that new Kid Cudi album come out tomorrow.
Is the new Kid Cudi album coming out? All right,
I seen the meme where this dude was like, "Hey man, you really changed my life. You really helped me out." And he said, "I really just be humming."
Man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I love me some Kid Cudi, man. I love me some.
Like it's the mid 2000s. Like it's the mid 2000s all over again.
Yeah, man, it's happening.
Yeah.
Shit, Cole was supposed to drop and he didn't. He did give us 2 new songs though.
I'm gonna just hot take some of what we've already discussed.
All right, go ahead.
John Watts and the Fantastic Four. Not here for that.
I'm here. I'm a big FF fan, so I'm here.
I am, and I'd really love to see if Marvel can get it right.
Well, because they're the hub of a lot of cooler characters, like fucking Silver Surfer, Galactus,
Literally, you're talking about the
Dr. Doom.
You did not bring up any of the Fantastic Four already.
I said they're the hub of a lot of cool characters.
That's my point. That's my point, though. That's my point.
That's like somebody saying Goku
only like that people that are around
Dragon Ball when you know it's not true.
I only like Dragon Ball for Vegeta. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Goku is the hub character for all the other cooler characters.
No, the Dragon Balls are the hub. Don't you do that?
They're the plot device. But FF was Marvel's flagship group back before groups really existed in the way they do now.
I know that. I'm just tired of seeing them being reiterated over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just over them. I'm over them.
Oh, man.
I'm over them. That's all I'm saying.
I get that you don't have a preference for them and you have a bigotry against them.
Hold on a minute, man. Why are you trying to use words like bigotry, man?
Because it has to be a bigotry. It has to be a bigotry.
It's not bigotry. I don't know
as your brother pointed out, you have the most rebooted character behind you right now. So you don't care about people rebooting and reiterating. You have a bias against. You don't know that. You have a bias against this. You have a bias against this particular one.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I do have a problem with how many Spider-Man there have been. You don't know my life. You don't know me, Lou.
Judge them by their fruits, so the book says.
Yeah,
I like Spider-Man. Period.
I know you do. I know you have a bias towards Spider-Man.
The new ones are what? I have a preference.
They have it. And what's funny about FF is that you're wrong because they made 2 movies, but they never rebooted it.
They suck.
They just made 2 mediocre movies. They rebooted Spider-Man 18 times.
The Fantastic Four sucks.
So wait a minute. See, you just Sam Jacksoned yourself. Like, yeah, I hope they die. I hope they burn in hell. Like, you don't like the Fantastic Four. That's what I just said. You're bigoted against the Fantastic Four.
I'm bigoted against you, Terry.
Look, let me tell you something, man. I'm going to give you a secret that may or may help you or not help you beat me eventually. I know the comic book art shit is my secret identity, man. I literally wanted to be a prosecutor and fucking argue just like this. So it's literally like my hobby is.
You wanted to be a prosecutor or you wanted to be a lawyer?
No, I want to be a prosecutor. I want to put motherfuckers in jail. I was young. I didn't know. Shit. Justice.
What?
Young. He was a young Republican.
Yeah, I mean, a young conservative at most.
I said it earlier.
But look, as of now, fuck the legal system, you know. But if I wasn't legal system, I would come with people that look just like you. No, I'm playing. Anyway, look, listen.
Damn.
I know, right? This is stuff you like, kind of you want white people to say, but they'll never say it.
That's Terry's truth. That's Terry's truth.
It's not.
The undercurrent.
It's because I grew up with a family that was pretty much to rebel. Like being in the legal, being like on the right side of the law was rebellion. With the way I grew up. Right. Like, if you want to be punk rock, like, don't do drugs and have, a bunch of kids with a bunch of different women. And that's how you do it. Because they, like, everybody from the aunts on down all had you beat when it comes to debaucherous behavior. So there was no outlet to, like, I'm not going to be like you.
Childhood dysfunction.
Yeah.
So, Peyton Reed is back to direct the third Ant-Man film, starring Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm eating up the Ant-Man movies. The first one was mediocre but decent. Second one was great.
Yeah.
Third one can go nowhere but up.
Majors as King the Conqueror. So
now wait a minute. What's he going to be in?
He's going to be in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to be a major Marvel villain.
And so that's what we all thought, but no, we might just get him in the Wasp. I mean, if he proves to be charismatic, it's possible. I don't 100% trust Peyton Reed Peyton Reed is a middling director. He's not the best, but he's also not horrible. So
I mean, they got the formula down on Ant-Man where
I don't have a lot of feelings about it. It's I
mean, they've always had director issues right from the jump, so it's not like we're tied to like it's got to be George Lucas or we don't like. You know what I mean?
I mean, I will always wonder what the Edgar Wright Ant-Man movie would have been.
I'm telling you, he's overrated.
Edgar Wright is overrated?
Yes.
Oh, he is.
Baby Driver was a decent movie, but it's
solid.
When's the last time you watched it?
You liked Baby Driver?
No, I liked it, but it's kind of like I don't know. It's like a music video where you're like, all right, I seen it, and Yeah, and I think Scott Pilgrim benefited from the fact that it came from strong source material.
Scott Pilgrim was amazing. I've watched that.
Yeah, which is a lot like the book. The book itself pretty much came up with all the amazing visuals and stuff, and he just executed it well. And so I think he kind of got. And look, Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead, and what was the other one? Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
Decent movies, but
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz is where it's at.
But so, I mean, really,
that we're talking more about Edgar Wright. There's more controversy around Edgar Wright than
Edgar Wright himself is pretty much an amalgamation of Guy Ritchie and maybe Tarantino, a little bit of that. Yeah. But more fun, but
more style.
Like he's not as distinct as people like to make him out to be, in my opinion.
I might disagree there. He is very distinct. He's very hand at the wheel. I feel like Baby Driver is a good example.
Dude, you put a fucking Wes Anderson movie up against an Oscar Wright movie, and Wes Anderson has a strong fucking style.
But Wes Anderson is
Edgar Wright doesn't, in my opinion.
Oh, I'm going to disagree with you.
I don't think he does.
Maybe not to the level of Wes Anderson, because Wes Anderson, everything is a piece of.
If you put a Wes Anderson or Edgar Wright movie up against a fucking Guy Ritchie movie, you start to see the similarity, the quick cuts,
so I feel like the presence of those other two people doesn't invalidate that he's on that side of the spectrum, but I'm not saying he's
sure. I'm just saying he's not the best. He's not like so good where I'm going to fight over him.
You are fighting over him, interestingly enough.
Not for him. I'm not going to fight for him, I guess.
You're fighting against him.
I'm fighting against him. I'm being an Addison right now.
Right.
I'm being
Whereas we are not having this deep of an argument about Peyton Reed. He's just about mediocre. He's about okay.
That's what happens when you're mediocre. Right. Actually.
Right. If it wasn't for Paul Rudd's likable charm, he wouldn't necessarily be.
I can't understand this WandaVision. I can't tell what it's going to be about.
WandaVision is totally blowing my brain.
It's the comic book is a lot like that too. So this isn't a whole cloth new idea. They did this in the comic book where they had, I think it was called The Visions. It was like a TV show format, and but obviously if you can see, there's a meta world break. It's almost like you're looking at Wanda has created this world in which she's trying to be happy in, but there's a lot of meta
keeps encroaching.
Yeah, kind of meta context in there. Looks like they're jumping time frames too.
Yes.
But it's a great vehicle for Marvel to kind of get some eldritch horror in their franchise.
Format of the franchise. Christian Bale joining Thor: Love and Thunder as Gore the God Butcher. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Looking forward to another Thor.
Christian Bale, we know he's going to do everything he can to be amazing. He wants to be Leonardo DiCaprio.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, I know we had our little Christian Bale run in before. I got nothing against him. It's just one part I left out for Addison is that I said no matter what caliber actor you are, if you want to make money in this new comic book paradigm, you're going to have to wear tights. I don't care what you've been in, you're wearing tights if you want to make a big paycheck. You could be Sir Anthony Hopkins to Sir Patrick Stewart.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, Sir Anthony Hopkins has worn the tights. I mean,
exactly,
as yet to.
But I'm just saying, I don't know that that's true.
It is.
Oh man, because Equilibrium was amazing.
Who?
Equilibrium.
Oh no! I'm not saying it's not. You needed to validate you
from Addison. I'm
saying if you can do Gunkata. I'm saying if you're going to make money in this new paradigm, I don't care what you did before. I did Shakespeare.
Christian Bale was Batman. Like he's okay wearing tights, right? Like
exactly.
Yeah, but to make the point that you got to wear the tights, you got to wear some tights to be able to get it. I can't agree with that because
to get a paycheck, get a big paycheck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, man.
Okay.
There's something before all this. There's going to be stuff during this that's not necessarily going to be comic book. That's going to be amazing.
I said a big paycheck, man. I ain't talking about a paycheck. I just got done referencing
Disney paycheck. You're going to have to be.
Adam Driver was in the marriage show. Yeah, I know they get other gigs, but them big paychecks is coming from wearing tights.
Paying for tent poles. That's
not true. Well, okay, it's going to come from tent poles, maybe, or something like that. Yeah. But remember, you got to remember, the Matrix comes out of nowhere.
We're getting another Matrix, though.
The Matrix, to me, falls in the same category, to me. Like, that's a superhero movie.
It's just leather tights.
It's just they explain their power system away with it's all computers.
They're saying it's all going to be some sort of superpowered something. Basically.
Yeah, much like, and this doesn't come out of a void. I mean, much like Westerns, every actor that your daddy knows was in a Western. Mm-hmm. From Ronnie Reagan to whoever you name it, mm-hmm. they had a 6-shooter on their hip. The superhero movie is that new vehicle.
They were in Rawhide. They were in, what was the family brothers? I'm blanking.
You talking about Bonanza?
Bonanza, yep. They were Ponderosa, yep. Lone Ranger.
Little House on the Prairie, technically still.
Yeah.
And look, before Westerns, it was the crime noir, right? Everybody had to go through that channel.
Well,
just imagine.
I feel like crime noir is after because
after Westerns.
Is it not after Westerns?
Yeah,
because
actually, I think they were simultaneously. Actually, they were congruent. They were congruent.
I think Westerns were on their way out, and then you got your crime noir coming in.
Right. Because crime noir is about modernism. Western is about a rejection of modernism. Right?
The Western died officially. I want to say in the early '60s. Like it officially died.
Yeah.
No. I got that wrong. I think the crime noir officially died. No. It was a Western. The Western died in the 60s.
No.
And crime noir kept going until the early 80s. Yes. And then, we got neo-noir and neo-Westerns, but, the title has the answer to why they're neo.
Blend together.
Yeah.
Which a new way to tell stories.
Which Addison, we were probably going to live long to see neo superhero movies.
Right.
Which we kind of are, but they never took root in late 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm. Like
they did now. The Matrix did.
Like Blair?
Well, no, it was always individual. Nobody was able to basically build their whole empire on superheroes until 2010.
Until Feige.
Feige.
Our good God, Feige.
But I'm saying if we live long enough to see neo superhero movies, that'd be funny.
Right.
Like they left and then they came back.
Yeah. A Baby Groot television show. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Does anybody?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Down.
I wish I had more hands.
Yeah.
A series of shorts on Disney Plus starring Baby.
Thumbs up.
Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special with James Gunn back to write and direct.
Thumbs up.
Coming out Christmas 2022.
So I would like to out my bias once again for all the money I'm going to make off these products. So I'm
literally a vested interest.
I'm the capitalist class on this one. That's like, what are you niggers talking about? Of course it's ruining your lives, but it's making me rich.
Don Cheadle as James Rhodes, aka War Machine in Armor Wars. What happens when Tony Stark's tech falls in the wrong hands? I am here for this.
Oh yeah,
anything Don Cheadle is going for me.
60 years old, but I'm still here for this.
Huh? He's 60.
He gonna be.
Don Cheadle's good with me, man. He's good money.
Oh yeah.
So they're basically gonna do a reiteration of Iron Man 3 because I remember I love the part when all the armors are fighting.
Oh yeah.
But
it's gonna be totally see. He's 56 years old. He's gonna be 60 by the time this thing drops.
Yeah, Black
also his birthday's in November.
Except for when it does. Except for when you're 62 and you die.
She hands me something and I hand it back to her. She runs and throws it down the stairs.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Anyway, Riri Williams as Ironheart.
Here for it.
No, serious.
Me too. Here for it. Thumbs up.
Totally here for it.
But I don't like that she got to do it in a world where Iron Man is dead.
Yeah. Well, in the original Ironheart.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah,
he was
AI. He was AI.
So I wonder if she's going to get like one of the other AIs. Is she going to have her own AI?
Well, there were like 17 of them or some shit, man.
Right.
Fucking Tony was Tupacing with the.
Do you think Tony Robert Downey Jr. is going to come back as an AI?
I don't think we're going to get that. Although it did happen in her. I think in the original.
And once again, them big check like Robert Downey Jr. ain't been in nothing good.
Like
I'm just saying he's got no leverage.
And
hell,
What he been in good, Rich?
I'm agreeing with. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just didn't.
Because like if anything, he's deleveraged with that Dr. Doolittle shit.
Oh,
it's like like you might need another Disney check. to make up for that bomb.
That was an expensive bomb too.
Exactly.
You gonna find them in something like a fucking J.R.R. Tolkien, some shit, man.
No.
Because the Sherlock Holmes movies are just passable at best. I'm sorry. Don't stone me.
Ass.
Don't stone me. They're kind of. I just got done praising Guy Ritchie, but them movies are like blah.
Ass.
Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. And
Mr. I never said no to a paycheck. Jackson, I love him.
As original
Fury.
Secret Invasion series.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
They earned that.
For that.
Oh, let's back up.
And that explains why they didn't tell us. That explains why they weren't explaining what the Samuel Jackson show was going to be, though. That's
Spider-Man Far From Home. This is a hot take.
Doing this shit, man.
What? Hot take.
Ultimate Universe for Sam Jack.
Spider-Man Far From Home was the best Batman Beyond ever made.
Hot take.
Once you think about it, you're like, damn, it's true. You got the old grizzled guy telling the newfangled hero in the super tech suit what to do with the gliders. It's like, dude, this is Batman Beyond. And DC's still struggling with their main three characters. Meanwhile, Marvel's stolen. They've stolen Static Shock.
From dear.
They've stolen Darkseid. Yeah, Miles Morales and Static Shock. Like it's literally the same story. Down to he had a white friend, but
yeah.
Like
I see your parallels that you're trying.
When Static Shock comes out with a black kid in New York using electric powers, people that never read a comic book is going to be like, oh, they copy Miles Morales. Who inexplicably has lightning powers, by the way.
It's not supposed to be lightning powers.
No, he's not inexplicably. He's black.
I love you sold me with the serious face. Like, oh, wait a minute, he meant that shit. Oh no, he didn't.
What black heroes don't get electricity?
Oh,
because of black power. I get it.
Black power.
Get the not the black power.
I get it.
Electricity.
Wow, no, nigga, you can't choke and say electricity at the same time. There's broadcasting rules against that shit.
Okay. Moon Knight.
Original
series.
You say Moon Knight?
Moon Knight original series. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm here for it. Just because there's no precedent. There's no way to mess it up unless they do a Iron Fist where it's so terrible.
I don't think they'd Iron Fist Moon Knight.
Yeah, they will.
I didn't think they'd Iron Fist.
They're gonna try to figure out how not to make him Batman.
But they got enough Moon Knight material to make him different. They're probably gonna go schizophrenic Moon Knight.
I mean, they're combining Batman. You combine pretty much CW Green Arrow, CW Green Arrow and Deadpool. Yep, there you go. I mean, because DC's so stupid, they left the Batman archetype wide open on TV.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be their easiest softball show to make, is a guy with fucking 20 years solving crime for half an hour and then like Law and Order for the next half. And you pretty much got the Law and Order format where you got to find the guy and then, execute the guy some kind of way as far as getting him off the street. They won't do it.
She-Hulk show?
Down for it. I've always been a She-Hulk fan, though.
I've never quite been a She-Hulk fan.
Yeah, I have. She's actually like a Incredible Hulk and Deadpool had a baby. She breaks the fourth wall and shit. I don't know if they're going to keep that, but that's what made her popular in the comic books. It's like she would literally comment on how she was dressed and like the ridiculousness of, females. And like, it was funny at the time. And
I don't really care for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hawkeye. I mean, we already knew Hawkeye with Jeremy Renner and Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. Yeah. That's going to be a hit. Once again, I'm looking at it like products, like yes. But
I do like the girl. I do like the girl they chose for it.
Yeah.
Who they choose?
The one girl.
Man, boy, if you don't get
her
like
name
specific,
Haley Steinfeld. I don't know
the one chick with the face.
She got black hair and stuff, and she was in that one movie with the talking. Yeah, he's talking in that one movie. Remember?
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And he get madder at me because I don't remember. Like, you remember? Like, I don't remember. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, Captain Marvel 2. We're gonna skip over them.
Man, I gotta get more people to watch the Member Berries episodes of South Park, man. It answers everything.
Yeah, it does. It was a little too
I remember.
Miss Marvel show.
Haley Steinfeld or whatever.
Yeah,
her name.
Miss Marvel, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen anything on that.
I'm curious about Miss Marvel.
I got a brand new Miss Marvel poster coming out.
They're letting the directors of Bad Boys 3 is directing it, so I'm like, okay, those two
people said that movie wasn't bad. I didn't see it.
I liked it. It was solid in the pocket. Like,
I was never a fan of Will Smith.
Absolutely a fan of the Bad Boys movies.
I was not.
I've seen Bad Boys 1 like a million times.
I love the Bad Boys movies. They don't like Bad Boys movies.
I didn't like them. I just don't like Will Smith. I never liked Will Smith.
You don't like black people.
I don't like Will Smith.
Well.
I don't. Let me bracket that. I don't like.
It was a little not black.
I don't like Will Smith's persona.
Oh, why don't you like Will Smith's persona?
It's just too like
the girl in Bumblebee.
It's.
Oh, she was a girl from
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. I never actually watched it, but I heard it was good.
Bumblebee is good. It's a solid watch.
I keep meaning to watch
it. Pitch Perfect 3.
Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow.
If you, damn, that's not a resume builder. If you,
Romeo and Juliet.
If you love Transformers, then you'll tolerate the bad parts of Bumblebee 3 or Bumblebee and love the Transformers parts. Okay. Like, it's got the best Transformers on screen. Like, they look like toys.
Yeah,
they look like toys.
Into the Spider-Verse.
She was in. Who was she in Into the Spider-Verse?
She had to be Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, is she?
She had to be. Yeah, because she's so young. Like,
oh, that's disappointing because they were hoping that Into the Spider-Verse would allow that girl to come back as Spider-Gwen. She can't be both.
Oh man,
only way they can live, man.
Just white anger in general is just hilarious to dissect. Like, so wait a minute.
It's based on fear. It's, white anger is a secondary emotion even still because anger it's based in fear.
Sure. I agree with that.
They can do the same thing that they did to everybody else.
I agree with that. Well, I mean,
before you get me, because I'm someone who gets somebody, so someone must be out to get me.
It's a survivor's guilt and you done did wrong guilt. Yeah, I agree with that.
And it's I intend to do more wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. There's a handbook to being an evil empire, and America ain't really even good at being evil at this point.
That's because there's no good way to be evil.
There's an official way to be evil, but so if you're an empire and you want to kick ass and take names, like, the one thing old-timey empires knew is I got to make sure my people are down with me. And so I'm going to give them shit. But in America, we're like, hey, all y'all, it's like you making your kids fight amongst themselves for your love and attention. And then you wonder why they fucking hate your ass when they grow up. Like, it's an inefficient way to lead. And then we're talking about fighting China. It's like, we're fighting here. Like, we can't fight a whole other country when we hate each other this much. That's inefficient warfare.
That's what made the Avengers lose.
That's what makes everybody lose.
Okay. Divided cannot stand.
They are making a Buzz Lightyear television or movie.
I'm agnostic to that. I got no feeling one way or another.
And Chris Evans as the original Buzz Lightyear, a space pilot.
Oh, is that live action?
No, it's CG.
Oh, thank God.
Will become Buzz Lightyear, the space ranger we know today. I'm just
Chris Evans, huh? I kind of got used to Tim.
As opposed to what is it? Tom Hanks? Not Tom Hanks.
No, Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah, Tim Taylor.
Yep.
Or Tim Allen, actually, but
Tim Allen. No, he's Tim Taylor. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Well. They probably fired his ass. He's a big publican.
Mm-hmm.
He's like one of them outspoken publicans that say crazy shit. Like, oh man, I used to.
At some point, it's got to be, man, who can do the role? Of course, they got their politics fucked it up.
They fucked that up though.
Everybody's fault for loving celebrities too much.
White people had that. They had that, like, Addison, you got your politics and I got mine, but we can get together. But when you're like, hey, I wish, 50% of black people would die. Oh, could you hire me for a role? Hey, you gotta make a choice. Not that he said anything like that, but they say stuff equivalent to that shit and then expect to walk into a job the next day. Like, no.
Is he killing all black people in the movie?
Yes. I'm just gonna say yes to whatever you come up with. He's doing it. He's pulling a Bruce Willis a Bruce Willis death wish.
Is the movie about killing black people?
Yes, Buzz Lightyear will be killing black people.
And is it going to be
wait a minute, excuse me, black toys. He'll be killing black figurines, the ones that barely exist to begin with. He's gonna murder that one
Lando Calrissian.
That one Lando, that Finn, all the black people from G.I. Joe toy line.
What, heavy duty?
Heavy duty roadblock. This is dark.
Very dark.
All the black toys gotta go.
Okay, so if he's killing all those people, why wouldn't you hire him? He just said he wants all black people to die. He'll probably do really well in that role.
Right. I love the fact that this fake news thing that I concocted, now it has a logic of its own.
All right.
I'm just saying,
bring it back.
Sorry. Disney will be bringing us 4 television shows. Baymax, which is based on, what was that?
Big Hero 6.
Zootopia Plus, which is based on Zootopia. Tiana is coming back for a show, so my daughter's going to love that. And Moana are all going to have their own Disney.
Ooh, Moana's getting a TV show. My daughter's going to love that.
Yeah.
And that's Disney in the 90s for you. I'm not.
Yeah, but with a little bit different melanation, man. Like, that's a victory for little black girls that look like your girl.
Moana's not for black girls.
Man, you are dead fucking wrong about that.
Black girls love it.
My daughter's favorite doll is a Moana doll. She walks around. She is 10 years old. Loves Moana's hair.
Hawaiian. The kid's Hawaiian.
Yeah.
She's not Hawaiian. What the fuck? She's Polynesian.
Wow. She is Polynesian.
Man, she's Hawaiian. That's all.
Okay. So new Peter Pan and Wendy will be happening.
Embrace our Polynesian cousins. Addison, where do you think they was dropping slaves off at? Why do you think they brown Asians?
Do them in. We got to save us first.
Oh, no, man. You know what? One thing I will say, anybody that invites you to their cause is asking for trouble. Because your ass is Johnny Silverhands.
Okay. Pinocchio starring Tom Hanks.
I don't even get that reference.
Agnostic. From Cyberpunk. You're an anarchist, man.
I ain't seen Cyberpunk. I told you I don't read books.
Ooh, man, don't reiterate that shit. And don't ever say that shit with that much bass in your voice again to me, man.
What you gonna do? Go kiss my mama?
I'm gonna kiss your mama and I'm gonna make her give you a goddamn book for Christmas.
Let's see.
I'll accept it with a smile for thinking about me. Thank you much.
Rescue Rangers. Starring.
Still not okay with
man, quit talking about all this bullshit, man. If there's some kiddie shit, I don't give a shit, man. Rescue Rangers.
You don't like Rangers?
First of all, I'm sorry that you banging on Rescue Rangers because they were there for us. All right?
right after school. Rescue Rangers.
That was Magnum P.I. and Indiana Jones solving crime.
Right.
I mean, I get it.
With a rat.
Are you telling me Tailspin's coming up next? Is that what?
I mean, it's just
to see Tailspin. What are you doing?
Just a matter of time.
You don't want Kip the Cloud Kicker windsurfing behind a plane?
Oh, yo.
Tailspin.
Oh, yo.
Tailspin.
It's just, come on, man. They gotta. Okay, all right.
With another
Turner. They're doing a turn.
I never watched it. I don't know what you guys think. I've never seen it.
You never watched Tailspin, or you never watched Turner or Hooch?
I'm joking. I'm like, how would I know all the words if I never watched it a billion times?
We're getting another Mighty Ducks.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
TV show? I don't understand.
I understand that. I understand it. I'm not going to be beat, but I mean, who didn't see that coming? I mean, who saw where that came from?
I never saw a single Mighty Ducks movie.
I've seen all of them.
No, man, the little black kid that played Michael Jackson was in their movies. Of course I've seen it.
You know what? I forgot, though, that y'all have a special predilection with hockey that I do not.
No
judgment.
That was long before the predilection with hockey.
Oh, Blood and Bone.
We're talking about my mama.
Yeah.
Tomi Adeyemi's Blood and Bone. Children of Blood.
They're getting a sequel to that?
They're doing the first movie.
So I know
they're
you're
doing the movie from the book that you never read.
Yeah.
I read the book. You're thinking of the Michael.
I have that book. I just haven't sat down and read it.
The martial art movie. That was a good movie. Michael J. White. That's his name. Yeah, that was the beginning had me in that movie when
Michael J. White can make it.
What did he say?
As he ever wants. I will always be here for that. Like just give
fucking old boy that passed away. What the hell is his name? Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
Told a dude. He told her it was a very interesting way to tell a dude to get out of your way. What did he say?
He did say something wild. I can't remember.
I'm about to look that up. I gotta find it because I'm gonna start saying it just because it was like, damn. But then he proceeded to get beat up in the movie, and then I thought that was fake until we got to UFC. Like, oh man, he really can't fuck with a martial artist.
Yeah, that was bad. He's a street fighter.
He was in UFC?
Yeah. He's talking about Kimbo Slice, Rich.
I gathered. Newest installment of Indiana Jones, directed by James Mangold. Director of Ford versus Ferrari. Indy himself, Harrison Ford, will be back. So here for that. He's supposed to arrive July 2022. So that should be filming soon. New Willow series starring Warwick Davis. Where are we? Lucasfilm Animation is making a droid television show.
The droid story?
Yeah, R2D2.
Droid?
Yeah.
Again?
Mm-hmm. And they're saying industrial light and magic, so I'm assuming, is that real life?
Or is it going right back to the what's it called again, huh?
Yeah. They haven't said if it's going to be...
Disney loves to give you the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, with that, we got a droid show. We had a droid cartoon back in the day. I remember that.
That's why I said again.
Yeah. The Acolyte.
I don't remember droid.
A mystery spy show in the final days of the Republic. So the Acolyte will be a Star Wars show.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Lando Calrissian, Justin Simeon. I'm all for that. I'm here for that. Absolutely.
Still not. I don't know.
I had my reservations only because I did watch Bad Hair and it was weird. And I was
Who's Justin Simeon, man?
He made the show Dear White People and the movie Dear White People.
Oh, he made the show.
Yes. He's the writer, creator.
Oh, I was talking about who was going to be Lando, but okay, I got you now.
I'm assuming we're all assuming Donald Glover. They haven't gotten him to sign the contract. But it's Donald Glover. It's just hope.
It's Donald Glover. He gonna write no on a napkin. Watch.
And then take a picture of it on his Twitter.
Oh no, not with Corona. He need the yacht money, so he gonna take it.
Star Wars.
Because he can still keep putting out music. You know what I'm saying? He got like 50,000 revenue streams. There's a difference between having talent and being talented, and he's the one that makes more money. He
definitely got the. Yeah, I didn't always like his earlier stuff, but when he came out with
what was it?
You ain't like it, Donald Glover.
It was too, I'm a black rapper ish shit. It just was not ringing true for me.
Okay.
He was never black rapper. Then he was like, I'm not a rapper.
I'm gonna move us along before this gets bad. Star Wars Vision, original series of animated films celebrating Star Wars Galaxy through the lens of Japanese anime creators.
That could be something.
It could be something. Could be.
Remind me of the Animatrix.
Right, Animatrix.
We keep bringing that up.
That gets talked about.
Robot.
Yeah, so many people have talked about Animatrix. The Bad Batch, an all-new animated original series from Lucasfilm Animation.
Oh, at least they're mixing up the mediums. I do appreciate that.
They are. They definitely are.
That's kind of like
Hayden
Christensen, Teen Titans Go, maybe.
Darth Vader. Hayden Christensen. So he's going to show up to film about 2 days of Darth Vader.
Hayden Christensen.
Mm-hmm.
Who's probably been sitting on his ass.
Oh yeah.
Be like, who's hiring him? What's he been doing?
Not much.
He's been in some B Bruce Willis movies.
Mm-hmm.
Who was pretty much a complete B actor.
Bruce Willis has been making a lot of direct-to-video movies.
Bruce Willis it is hilarious.
Direct-to-video. It is weird.
He's been terrible for a while.
Yeah. I mean, he's been sleepwalking through so many direct-to-video movies.
He's unhireable. The only reason they brought him back for Glass because they had to bring him back.
Yeah.
Glass was amazing.
Ooh.
It was an amazing disappointment.
Oh, okay. Orangey, glad I didn't sign up. And I'm like, oh man, it was great. You would know what type of caliber.
Cassian Andor is getting a series.
Yeah, Andor is going to be tight.
Yeah.
Or Andor, excuse me.
Andor.
Yeah, that's gonna be tight. That's the one I'm probably
really
looking forward to the most.
Yeah, with the Ewoks?
No.
Andor. Cassian Andor.
The little skinny dude that looked like a live action Clone Wars drawing
cartoon. Yeah.
From Rogue One.
Yeah, which I wasn't that attached to the character. I'm curious about it just because now that we've seen Mandalorian, I know they could do like a compelling,
I wasn't detached from him. I liked his character within the movie, but they gave me no reason to. You like, all these niggas is dead, so I'm not.
Right. I can't get attached. And then Ahsoka, starring Rosario Dawson, which I am all the way here for.
So hold on, let's back it up. Mandalorian talk.
He's been in 14 things since Star Wars, and I don't know the name. I don't know none of them except for like Takers and Jumper.
Oh, I remember Takers. I remember Jumper. I didn't dislike Jumper.
Mandalorian talk, real quick.
You want to spend some time at Mandalorian?
Who is the Jedi that's gonna? Just one point. Who's gonna heed the call of Yoda, baby Yoda, Grogu's cry? Because people are thinking it's Sam Jackson.
It's gonna be Ezra.
Right? I think Addison's right.
From the video game?
Yeah, because that ball was from the video game that he was sitting on.
Is it?
Yeah, that force shit. That's directly from the video game. So I think Addison is probably 100% right.
You don't think Ezra from Rebels? They're not going to just keep making the cartoons canon, even though.
No, because if they do that, they already got that one out there. They used Ahsoka, so they've already hit that well. If they hit another one, that means they expand. One person from that universe means that universe is valid. If they go hit somebody else, that means they make that one valid as well.
Yeah, which will sell video games if they do the video game guy. But I mean,
that's not that video game anyway. But if they bring Sam Jack back with two metal arms, I give up everything.
Go ahead.
That's the thing. I would love for them to bring him back.
I would. I don't think it's going to be
ridiculous.
I don't think they're going to
never happen.
Sam Jack.
I know it won't. Really, technically, Luke could show up too, but that's never going to happen either.
Yeah.
Fucking Windu? No way. No way. We lost him.
Yeah.
Man, he fell out of window, man. They showed in the same movie.
It's Star Wars.
They jumped out. They jumped out of damn flying cars and landed on other flying cars.
Right.
He couldn't hold on to nothing.
Here's the thing about me and Mace Windu. In my heart of hearts,
both his arms.
He didn't lose.
Did he lose both of them?
He didn't. He never. He lost a hand. He lost a hand.
Oh. I thought it was both of them for some reason.
No, it wasn't both of them.
That would have been the goofiest death.
He cut both arms off of Dooku, didn't he?
Okay. Yeah. I knew it was like somebody got two of them.
He beheaded Count Dooku and he cut off his hands because he had two lightsabers, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I never believed
I don't want to show me Mace Windu is alive, much in the same way that, when you watch a movie and you build your own head canon. In my heart of hearts, Mace Windu is alive, and I don't ever.
Same here. I mean, look, we were right about fucking Darth Maul before they revealed it. He ain't dead. He's too cool to be dead.
Right. And so, in my mind, Mace Windu is definitely alive. We may never see him again, and I don't need to see him again, but he's alive and well out there.
Look, even with a soft retcon, I wouldn't give a shit. It's just Lucas had a bad habit of killing off just most dynamic fucking characters.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. And leaving us with dry ass Hayden Christensen. Like, man.
Dry ass Hayden Christensen.
White toast.
Game of Thrones.
White toast. Was that all the Disney news? I think there's a Rogue Squadron, which I'm curious about. I'll be honest.
A lot of the fans are happy about it, so that makes me happy.
Well, that's because they like the games, man.
Rangers of the New Republic, which I'm curious about. Rangers of the Republic. Man. No idea what that would be.
Actually, Jedi shows, though?
None of them are Jedi shows. Ahsoka's the only Jedi show we're getting.
That's how it should be, man. I've always said. The lightsaber show
we get is Ahsoka. And so they were saying, when they were talking about Ahsoka being on Mandalorian, that they could make basically a Game of Thrones Star Wars, which I would definitely be here for. I don't know that I need 15.
That actually fits more with the Old Republic, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Than it would with this transition. That's back when the Jedis had clout.
Yeah.
But I've always said that the less Jedi.
Old Republic games were awesome.
They were.
Jedi's the better.
They were. Yeah. Well, because if you put too many Jedis, basically, if you look at or even the original formula, they were always alluded to, hinted about. And like, what's funny is it's already a foregone conclusion that they exist. But when the movie first came out, it was like a question mark. Like, are there really Jedis? Yeah. Like, is that really a thing? Like, it's like,
If you're thinking Star Wars, what is now A New Hope? Yes, it was.
And so, you know,
that's because it was New Republic.
The mystery is taken out of them.
The mystery's taken out of it, you know, which I think Mandalorian brought back again. Because you're like, I don't know what's Jedi isn't left.
Yeah.
So you're wondering, like, you know,
they did say that Why the Last Man is finally coming out.
Oh, from Marvel?
Hulu. It's coming out on FX on Hulu.
Who?
Yeah, I've heard about that a long time ago.
It had a pilot. The pilot never got picked up, but now it looks like it's going to be official.
What are we talking about?
It's a comic book.
It's a comic book.
Yeah.
It's
called Why the Last Man. It's pretty much this thing happens where all the men get wiped out except for one. Ritch, really, he's too old now, but Deadpool actor is pretty much, you could tell it was modeled off of somebody like him.
Well,
Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
It was kind of a Ryan Reynolds, Michael J. Fox-esque guy.
Yeah. Way too old.
Oh, you mean Jack Shepard?
I mean, even what's his name? Chris, is it from Guardians of the Galaxy? That guy.
Chris Pratt. Chris
Pratt could probably pull it off, but he's not gonna because he's big money now.
I don't know if you guys saw that.
I actually read a Japanese comic book about all the men being dead and only the women being left.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah. It's basically if you took Why the Last Man and made it into hentai.
But it's not his guy. It's actually like a story and everything to it.
That somebody said online that
I guess edgy there.
Every movie that Chris Pratt is in, Jack Black could have played it better, basically. But that Chris Pratt could never have been Jack Black. You couldn't switch them the other way, but Jack Black is basically the better version of Chris Pratt.
I don't agree with that.
I can't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Interesting.
Chris
Pratt kind of sucks.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Who does? Oh, Jack Black. Like, so Chris Pratt to me is the new everyman. He's kind of the new Harrison Ford to me. Like in prime Harrison Ford, where he can like, you know, be the dinosaur fucking wrangler in one, the goofball boyfriend in another thing. He's able to carry. I can't see Jack Black as a heroic lead. Yeah,
that's the problem. Jack Black isn't the lead. Isn't a leading man.
I mean, when it comes to physical humor, yeah, sure. You know,
Jack Black's never really done it for me.
Yeah, I liked him in something. Actually,
he's Chris Farley.
You're absolutely right. But I actually did surprisingly like him in the fucking Jumanji movie. Yeah, I thought that movie was going to be trash, and me and my wife kind of watched it to kill some time. I only saw one. I only saw the first one. But his character ended up being my favorite character. Just the white girl archetype, you know.
Yeah.
Without the eldritch horror makeup from the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
God, what a mistake that was.
Oh, that was horrible.
Oof.
Wayans brothers do what they want, man.
They do. They make money, man. They do a lot of behind the scenes shit. I ain't mad at them. As
All right, hold on. Let me see if we're gonna
Entity.
Damon's still the best one though.
I mean, man, you forget about Keenan, man.
No, I did not forget about Keenan.
Keenan got his money and left. Like, I'm good.
Damon is still the best Wayans. That's all I'm saying. I love Keenan, but Damon is the best.
Okay. All right, I'm not going to fight you too hard on that one.
Of the trailers, I feel like the Loki one is the better one because it is the most surprising. There's an element of I got a sense of what's happening in it, even if I don't 100% understand what's going on. Like, it's full of surprises, but yeah, it's still enjoyable and interesting.
All right, man. I'm gonna let y'all go for real.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you've been about for like an hour.
I mean, you know how brothers do.
Right.
And yes, that was a self-edit. All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right, dude. Later.
Yep. Bye. Just one less edit you got to do. Yep.
Yep.
That's your man's.
Yeah, that's my man's.
That's your man's.
That's my man's.
You just got fucked up with him.
We together. We run Smart Tech. Yeah. You don't need to be served. He'd have been served already.
Oh man.
So, all right, man. I gotta go. I'm super tired.
For certain.
Yep. The Hall Space Podcast is brought to you by Hall Productions, LLC. Show notes and credits can be found at our webpage, thehallspacepodcast.wordpress.com. Any questions, comments, or concerns can be sent to us at thehallspacepodcast@gmail.com. The show is written by Daggerpin Davis. Music is curated by DJ Cabal. The show is produced by Chuck Jones and recorded at Slash and Trash Studios. If you like what you hear and you want to hear more, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you all have a good week.
Which that was your dad's birthday, right?
Yes,
that's
today?
Birthday, yes. Yeah. Well,
I saw that, yeah.
63, 64.
64.
64, man. Yeah. I can't believe, man, not to bring it down. My mom didn't even make it to 60, man. Crazy. Yes. I thought that was a guarantee. So
my mother is 77.
Yeah, look, now I'm like, God damn, anything past 60 is a gift.
Yeah. Hey, especially
in the Black community.
Yes.
Especially in 2020.
Tiny Lester dead?
Tiny Lester is dead, yo.
What? I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah. Just died.
An hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, man.
What they gonna do with his other eye?
Oh.
Look for it.
Is it too soon? This guy has on red glasses.
We had this.
It's never too soon.
What did I just say? This nigga was 62.
Yeah, 62.
Hey, babe, Tiny Lester Debo just died.
Yep.
God damn.
62.
Niggas ain't making it.
Yep.
Nobody's
Don't
making
say
it.
that. We'll make it.
Big guy.
Everybody
we got
to make it until it's their time.
He did a lot of wrestling too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, he lived a life. That can't be ignored.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. House Hall. We rise brilliantly.